First Alert Weather.
All right, let me take you back to Harold here, because what a great name for a hurricane or a tropical. It's more of a depression. And, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, if my name was Harold, you'd call me Skip. It's skipping right through South Texas. And Terrence is a friend of mine. He's the talent acquisition director out at the site, and he has a home there. And his mother-in-law lives here, but he and his wife live in South Texas. I had lunch with him Friday at Smoking Fins, and we were talking about going back to Texas. I said, there's probably going to be some tropical waves coming through there. And the good news is this is cooling Texas off a little bit into San Antonio, which, by the way, a lot of people don't know this. That is the 7th largest city in the United States, San Antonio, Texas. It's a beautiful place. That's where my kids are. So it is overcast and cloudy and a little autumnal around here with the moisture in the air, and 70 degrees or so today. Mid-70s right now. This is about the peak for the afternoon. We'll hit up a few more degrees around here and try to bust through that 77-degree mark. 70 degrees in Jackson. It is 67 in Soda, and we've got some clouds and some showers streaming over the top of us. The winds right now are beginning to pick up. It's going to be a breezy afternoon, just like we told you, not as gusty as yesterday, but 20 miles an hour or more into Pocatello. And here's what the big picture is. There's Harold, and this is the heat across the nation's midsection. And we're talking about excessive heat into portions of the lake states and down toward Kentucky and West Virginia. You get into some of these heat advisories and fire weather warnings and more flood concerns there into western Texas on over toward Laredo and up through Chihuahua, Mexico. And then we get the spin. Here is that constant monsoonal flow coming up from the southwest, and that's what is firing up our weather for the afternoon. So some scattered clouds, and then we get the showers, which will continue into the afternoon. We still have a flood concern in the western part of the state and into eastern Oregon and into the Pistol Tip of Idaho. It's going to be cooler today than it was yesterday. It'll be breezy in the afternoon. We're looking at mid-70s. We sink into the 60s here overnight, and then and you got to look out for the traffic cones too, because they are everywhere. Is that not real life? Is that not real life, people? I take you there. It's going to be in the low 80s for the afternoon, and you're going to need to look out for those holes and divots and pools, and there are new islands too that they're building, so there's new stoplights too. This is going to be a shifting of the gears in your head once all that comes to light. So we'll re-educate you on all of that, probably take on a live tour of it. The storm potential is pretty good there into Salt Lake for the afternoon, into Cache Valley, and you get on up into that southeastern Bear Lake River range and then push on into western Wyoming. So you got good chances of storms with this upper level flow that's through here and the energy afternoon. But again, we start off in the 60s this morning. It was a bit mild, a bit moist, and a bit humid, if you will. It'll be in the mid 70s for the afternoon. Hour by hour, the Vipercast takes you into what looks to be a gully washer, possibly into mid-afternoon. Now, we're going to watch this, and if the energy of the day fires it up, you'll have to deal with that. Spotty showers in and around and above Burley, up toward American Falls. You push over through Arco, and then you launch into some afternoon and evening showers into the central mountain areas. Don't let those catch you off guard. Things do begin to clear out thanks to the breezes, and we'll bring the heat back. So we're going to get into the 80s tomorrow, and that's good news because we need to dry out. Again, winds for the afternoon, 20+ miles an hour, gusty around storms, and maybe some quick showers pushing across here. That's why you should follow us on social media. This is Viper as we speak. So we're seeing the showers into Soda and into Montpelier over toward Preston. Bear Lake's going to get a splash and dash shower, and we'll track the energy as well as it crosses over into the southern valley. Here's Viper a little closer to home, and we get on into Swan Valley over toward the pass and Driggs and near Alpine and the Palisades, and there's a rumble of thunder there into the woods. So Jackson right now is at 70 degrees. This is a live look over ISU at 73 from our Farm Bureau cam, and it's a bit overcast in Idaho Falls where we got 74, and it looks rather dismal, does it not? The 8-day forecast will reveal what I'm talking about. We get the warm up and the heat, and 80s for the next couple of days after we get through the afternoon with a spotty shower chance, mid-70s. We'll break out of the 70s probably into tomorrow, if not Thursday for Rexburg, and we bring in another scattered shower chance on into Friday with some unsettled weather. Salmon's going to be about 84. It'll be in the 50s tonight. And most of us are pairs of 7s into the valley for the day today. Low 70s and thunderstorm activity into Jackson more than likely. It'll be in the mid 40s tonight, and we'll cut back and forth between the upper and lower 70s there into Teton County, Wyoming. Pocatello is in the upper 70s. You got a good half and half a chance of getting splatched this afternoon. I think I just made that word up. And it'll be in the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. But the heat is coming back, and Saturday night, yeah, we're prepared for the ultimate bull riding battle. If you want to win some tickets, I got some. Simply go to local